Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. I'm hoping I can at least edit that part in for my brother. Okay, Monica, anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, sure. I can do that. I can share my poem with you. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Austin. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Austin. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha 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 ha. Laughing. Oh, jeez. No, no. It kind of makes me think of something Nutski would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ah, ha ha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. I don't even know what that is. He's a famous form telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny and enduring or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even take them, might even feel like they're writing for kids, but you think about them. Sorry, that was my chair moving. They can express views of the world that can only apply to anybody. I'm messing up so bad on the words. I see. So you're saying that Nutski is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't find much filling in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find this kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little based toward their own kind of styles. Just myself. Okay. Boom. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to write about and worry about impressing them or anything. My leg is itchy. I don't know why. Cut that out, Cody. Aha! Aha! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be the very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, this is a... Oh yeah, it extends. Okay. I'm gonna do that again, folks, with holding the mic, cause why not? Why not? It's content. Everybody likes content. Okay, this poem is about hole in a wall. That could be a sex joke in so many ways. So that was loud. It couldn't have been me. Seeing the direction of the spankled protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a flame let out in the sun. Film. left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retains, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just like a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was so deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. Ooh. Jesus, that was a loud bang. Edit that out, a little bit out, Cody. Okay, very interesting. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. It's if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really into the right person to ask for feedback. Ahaha, it's okay. Actually, it was kind of a little bit sounding like the camera. Let's use that as a reference. I'm looking into it, but you guys are looking out. Right? I think so, yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphases on the timing between words and lines. I got that word. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been, oh god, there's so much long big words I don't know, influencing my poems a bit. Okay. And empathy, yeah, something like that. Okay, your head is in the way. just looking over the next one, you just see. No, knock it off. You eating corn nuts? Got like an ASMR mic right here. I can hear everything you're doing. Go ahead. That one's for you, people. That one's for you. Cody, leave this one in. Leave this part in.
Go check the YouTube out.
Yeah.
Or TikTok.
TikTok. You tried doing a YouTube channel. We tried doing it. Messed up a little bit. It flunked. This kind of content would have probably been in it. But it's not going to be in mine. Okay. I'm kind of nervous to talk deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just focus yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. And another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Yeah, man. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. I'm just so goofy right now. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Actually, it was a little bit trying to read. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sign. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nutsuki. They glance, generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respecting poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nutsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nutsuki demurely returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Yuri, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sori liked it. And Austin did too. I almost messed up on my name. So based on that, I'm gladly giving you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Austin likes my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nutsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to inspire our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Austin appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do out overall cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know that. What? I wasn't the one whose booze magic. Okay, I can't keep a straight face. I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Austin started showing up. Nutsuki. Nutsuki, that's a little... This does not involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they had just noticed I was standing there. Austin? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more efficient, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not forcing them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Austin. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressions words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning that most efficiently. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Austin? Well, How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be... Okay, I got the... this... I think this is where I'm going to leave off. Yeah. This is where I'm going to leave off, guys. So this is your mission, your objective, is to write down in the comments, and I will be looking at them, of which name or who I should choose to help me out in this situation. Because I'm trying to let this be part of you guys as well, the fans. You've been sticking around with me for a long time. Now, let's see if we can do this together. Okay? And as always, I will see each and every one of you in the next video. Bye-bye! I'm so goofy right now. But bye-bye!